one desert, you'll see the difference in the two cars when they make their way up onto the track. Race number 7 will be following, and that's the Weller Racing SR1 UTV race. And those are like, I used to say, just really, really ticked off bumblebees, because man, the sounds that they make and the power to weight ratio is just astronomical. And oh wow, there's like a newborn right here in front of me. How old is little? Is it little girl? Just so little. Well, once again, we want to thank everybody back at home that's watching us on our live stream. As you're seeing right now, the limited buggy, 1600 buggy race is coming up next, followed by the Weller Racing SR1 UTVs. The drone pilots are in action right now as we speak, getting ready as well. Let's see, I see the cars in staging. There's 10 cars coming out. I guess it looks like it's going to be 5 and 5, 5 from each class. I hear some 4-cylinder motors being warmed up. Some pretty big names in this class are going to be partaking in the competition today. There's our pace truck. Here come the cars. Here's our lineup. On the front row of the desert car, I'm sorry, in the short course car division, Kyle Knott in the 336, Shane Prescott in the 328, Evan Bradford and Travis Howard, 305 and 318. They'll make up row number 2. In row 3, it's Darren Sefton in the 368 and Carson Smith in the 1619. In row 4 is Kevin Streety and Kent Lothringer in the 1601 and 1683. And then finally in the back row, Joe Whiteley in the 1663 and Cameron Brister in the 917. Huh? Oh, really? We got our latest fan checking in. How about that? Go, Evan Bradford. Aunt Lisa is watching from Ashford, Arizona. I have never heard...
You got to be careful when you see Bradford.
Dude, I've never heard women scream for another woman before like that. Ever. Usually it's like Ari Lyondike Jr. You know. But, yep, she checked in just a moment ago. Lisa Bunch Lichtenberg.
No, it's louder when you say Evan Bradford. Watch. Evan Bradford.
Oh, you got 3. So now I'll go Lisa Bunch Lichtenberg. Oh, where'd they go?
Crickets.
Ash Fork, Arizona. That's one place I never heard of. But thanks for checking in, Lisa. Evan is starting on the second row inside, the number 305. Looks like that fluorescent green car.
Yep.
Coming towards the green flag, here we go. 12 laps, limited buggy, 1600 desert buggy race.
Kyle Knott's going to lead him around with Shane Prescott in tow. Bradford up the inside, fighting for second place. Moves into that second slot there. It looks like Sefton and Howard battling out up there in that third and fourth. Fourth and fifth position here. Not putting the hammer down here. 12 laps to make up the distance here in the limited buggy 1600 desert buggy class.
As they cross the line, here's our latest roundup. Evan Bradford in that second spot. Kyle Knott running up front. Travis Howard third. Shane Prescott fourth. Fifth, Carson Smith is our first desert car. 5th overall, first in class.
Smith, of course, on the box yesterday, on top with Streety and Joe Whiteley. Kyle Knott, Bradford, also trying to get back in the box again.
Boy, oh boy, I wish everybody was able to see here that's on site, able to see some of these camera angles from the drones. Simply amazing.
Yeah, last time we were up here, we had the Jumbotron set up, or Minitron. Really great to see some of that stuff.
Shane Prescott's moved up in that 3rd spot.
And of course, we got our onboard camera out there for the folks at home to watch live. With
I think that we'd have the Jumbotron here this weekend if it wasn't for
absolutely.
Ultra 4 Nationals next weekend.
In Oklahoma.
Yeah, there's a really bright red and yellow stain on the weather radar over the whole state. I'm glad I'm not crossing that river to get in the place again. And I know Travis is watching, or listening at least.
Well, next time we'll get you pontoons and some little floaties.
Ain't happening. It was a whitewater rapids is what it was. And he told me afterwards, he goes, it wasn't exactly knee deep, it was more like waist deep. Oh, that's always good.
Well, back to the action out on the track. Kyle Knott continues to lead here with Evan Bradford, Shane Prescott, Travis Howard.
Yeah, they're stretching out quite a bit right now, kind of flexing their muscles, and I guarantee you the closer we get to that comp yellow, for some crazy reason, they'll be grouping back up again. Wow, I'm looking at the lineup coming up in the Weller Racing SR1, and Corey Weller starting pretty far back in the pack.
Ooh, qualifying didn't go so well.
I think she needs to pull out the old honey badger. That's been her baby from day one.
Oh yeah. Just because you transfer the number doesn't mean it's the same car. And Jason drove the honey badger for a while until he built his new car, and then the Gilt and the new car and the foot reps.
Well, I'm hoping that she at least got a foot rub out of it last night.
Did you go get the mint oil?
No, I just. Oh boy! Hey, Ron Sharp has checked in. Ron, how's the weather there in Lower Michigan, Mister? I live on a lake. So I mean, I get so inundated with pictures of their view and pontoon boats, and leaves changing, and I love you, but I hate you too.
Love it there, except for the winters.
No, that's fine. I keep telling you, that's why God created a leather sofa and a fireplace.
Or a vacation house in the sun. But Kyle Dodd now making his way through a little bit of lap traffic now as he gets by Cameron Brister. Evan Bradford in tow behind him. And Fred Howard, Shane Prescott, and Chris Smith, once again, the leader in the Desert Buggies. Carson standing tall yesterday in the Desert Buggy class.
Yeah, I'm looking at the lap times. There's nobody even close to Carson Smith in the Desert Buggy class in lap times. I mean, he's 4.5 seconds faster than everybody else.
Well, he's the young blood entering it, and it's great to see him out there. Hopefully get some more young guys out there. And
he's even faster than two of the, his best lap is even faster than 2 of the short course cars. And there's the comp yellow as they come around and complete lap number 7. Pace lap is out, or pace truck is out, I should say.
Well, just before the white flag, Prescott got by Howard, but Howard able to get him right back as they come across the caution. But Kyle Knott, Skyline Fabrication Machine, out front.
Another one of our Midwest contingents says just checked in. Trevor Shunk. It's good seeing you, Trev. I don't know if I've called out that last name more than a few times. Calling races.
Now I heard a name, Robbie Madison. Is that the same?
Yeah, that was like an hour and a half ago. What?
Well, I know. I'm a little slow to the party.
Yeah, it's the same one.
Is it?
Yeah, the goon that jumped up on top of the tower in Las Vegas on his motorcycle.
Yeah, I know Robbie.
Yeah,
I was there.
Yeah, so
They
was I.
announced that. Yeah, I just saw him not too long ago down Surfer Cross, watching him kill it. Guy could shred on a surfboard too.
Oh, really?
McGrath, not so much. I've got the blackmail pictures to prove it.
Taking the green flag this time by. The green will come up. Cars will go by. 5 laps remaining in the limited buggy 1600 Desert Buggy race. Coming up next will be the Weller Racing SR1 UTV, race number 7 of the afternoon. Kyle Knott jumps up to a lead once again, about 2-3 car lengths over Evan Bradford. There they are! They were napping there for a while in the middle of this race.
You woke him back up, Scott.
Wake up your tail. Wake up, wake up.
So Bradford trying to battle with Knott now. Howard trying to get up there as Howard gets by. A little bit of problem because Bradford was so close to Knott there, then Howard comes up, knocks him down a position. And here comes Prescott. And whoa, he's right.
Getting shoved out of the way. This is where the fans got to get into it. Hey, your boy's falling back a little bit. You got to get into it. Throw those fists in the air. Jump up and down.
Well, 4 laps remaining. Now, Scott, I know you were there during the announcement of King of the Hammers with Great American Short Course, the partnership, and we'll be doing a little racing at King of the Hammers this year. And something going to be very cool coming out of the Great American Short Course is teamed up with the SST trucks. They'll be able to do some championship stuff out at King of the Hammers, but just saw one of their drivers down there, and it's very cool. I don't know if you wanted me to say anything. Robert Stout in the house, former Production 1000, fighting for championships there, and you know, he's raced so many Mazdas and racing now the SSTs, so pretty cool to see, but thought it all tied nicely together.
Kyle Knott has got a huge, comfortable lead right now over Shane Prescott and Evan Bradford. He's gotten back up into the top 3. It's looking pretty scary there for a while, how he got shoved to the back, or I should say mid-pack, but he's worked his way back up, and I'm not sure, is Stout here by himself? Or do you have a posse with him?
Oh, there's like 100 people following him around.
What do you think? Is Ari Landeck or what? Man, I'm so impressed by Kyle Knott right now. He's just running his own race. How about Bradford? Check this out. Bonsai move to the outside, goes an outside, inside move, trying to make it work on Prescott. Not able to make it happen. But 2 laps remaining this time by. He is all over. Now he goes inside. Prescott chops down on him. He'll hang on to second, but man, Bradford now finally.
Prescott was not going to leave that door open. He just basically came down, slammed in his face.
How about this? Bradford now goes back inside. He may have the position going into turn number 2, but Prescott's not giving up. And Bradford is now taking over second. But where has he been? Because all of a sudden, I mean, he's like maintaining a certain speed throughout the race, and in the last half lap, boom, he's found the jets.
Well, a little bit of contact out there. Bradford in front of Prescott, a little bit bumped there. Gets spun around. Bradford trying to find his way back up. A little over rotation. Travis Howard back there. Travis in the 4th position.
Man, I think Bradford fans will be really liking the camera angle we're seeing from the drone right now. Just go to YouTube in what, about a week?
Yep.
Maybe a little bit, a couple days less, and kind of look for the search for this race here this afternoon, and about what, just past the halfway point, search that, and you're going to really like the drone angles.
Well, Aunt Lisa's watching. I'm sure she's recording it somewhere. Oh, just incredible watching this battle here with Bradford and
here
Prescott.
it comes. Oh, just for a second, I thought he had it set up, and all of a sudden he did have it set up, and he's got a drag race on the straightaway. He'll have the inside line. He may have the move. Over rotates a bad, scrubs off some speed. Will he have a spot? No, at the line. It's going to be Prescott Bradford right behind.
What an incredible race.
0.2 of a second was what the gap was from second to third. Seemed a lot closer than that, but that's what I'm seeing on the timing and scoring loop. But Kyle Knott will take the win. Shane Prescott second, barely over Evan Bradford in third. Carson Smith will take the win, fourth overall, but the win in the 1600 Desert Buggy class. Travis Howard, fifth overall. And let's see, it'll be fourth in Limited Buggy. And Kevin Streety, sixth in the Desert Buggy on down. Whiteley, Lothringer, Sefton, and Cameron Brister will round out the field. So one more time, let's send Dave Arnold down trackside to the podium. And I'm going to ask for Mr. Stout, if you're still in the stands and want to come up top and help us out for the next race. Mr. Stout, come on up here. We invite you into the booth and kind of help us out with, especially with the UTV race, which is the SR1 UTV Weller Racing coming up next. Race 7 of the afternoon. We're going to step aside real quick for another series of commercials for our fans back at home watching us on the live stream. We'll be right back after this.
I'm Jeremy McGrath, and welcome to Palms River Resort. Palms is a 5-star lifestyle community where you'll make lifelong friends. I mean, some of my favorite things to do are obviously building memories with the family. We get out in the side-by-sides. Of course, I like riding my dirt bike in the hills and taking off in the desert. But I mean, family time in the boat, man, you can't beat it.
Well, for all the fans back at home watching us on the live stream, welcome back as we get ready now for our winning interviews of both the 1600 short course and Desert Buggy divisions. Something kind of cool. Lisa Bunch-Lichtenberg is checked back in. She says, great job, Evan. Ashfork off Old Route 66, watching with ex-pro MXer Jim Gibson. And then all of a sudden, we got Brandon Kilgore checking in. Attaboy, Carson Smith. So it's kind of cool having some of the fans checking in, letting us know who they're rooting for. And still waiting for a few of our drivers to come out trackside.
Thanks a lot, Scott. We got Limited Buggy coming on up here, and go ahead and bring up Kyle Knott, Evan Bradford, and Of course, Shane Prescott up here for the podium. Give him some awesome K&N gift cards here.
Look at that white fire suit.
That's why he was running out front. All right. Shane, how's this? $100? Wow. Talking about a fight for the podium. You were going back and forth with you and Evan were going and back and going crazy there.
Yeah, Shane didn't make it easy. I was just trying to catch Kyle, but he was out front running. Every time I go into 3, there was kind of a rut at the inside. I'd hit it, and my car would pop out of second gear. So I'd have to keep trying to get back in it, then get back into 3rd, and then he would just pull. We'd go back and forth, but he had a good, clean race. He ran me good, and he got the best of me, but we're going to come back hard next time.
So Evan, Aunt Lisa was watching you on the internet. Just thought I'd throw that out.
That's cool. Thank you.
But, yeah, I mean, literally, you see you dive inside, he come down, he would open the door, then he shuts the door, you get him back, and then just ran out of track because that last turn was so close. It looks like you just scrubbed a little speed.
Yeah, I scrubbed a little speed, and I was just trying to get in 3rd to go, but he pulled me ahead. He had a good line there. He did good. I couldn't have asked for a better race, though.
Well, definitely congratulations to you, and I know you got some sponsors to thank.
Mike Meehan, he's here building me an awesome motor. He's got a few motors running out here. Thing's an absolute rocket. We're going to come back harder next time, try to chase the top of the box. General Tire, my friends, family, everybody coming out, cheering me on. I hear I got a pretty big crowd out here cheering me on. That's great. I love it. Thank you all the gas crew, Lee, Poppy, and everybody putting this thing together.
Evan Bradford. See, all I got to do is say your name and look at that cheering crowd. Well, Shane, I'm going to come over and talk to you. First of all, I'm going to pop it off here with a K&N gift certificate. And, man, watching you two go back and forth, it was like, all right, Kyle's gone. Here's the race. The race is for second. It's going back and forth. Evan, he's in second. Now you're in second. And back and forth, going around. I saw, I think, 2 laps ago, he tried to get on the inside, came down, slammed the door on him. Very clean. And talk about what was going through your mind. Was there a spotter telling you, or you just felt he was there?
Oh, yeah, I knew the race was going to be ending soon, so I just knew I had to make some moves to get up there. Travis, he was back there too, and we were fighting for the position. And once, some racing incidents happened, it bunched up the group again and brought us all together, and I was able to make a move on Evan too. And he's just as fast as a competitor as anybody out here, so it's awesome to make a drag race to the finish, and it makes for an exciting race.
Oh, you got the entire crowd going crazy for sure. Well, I think you got some people to thank for this.
Yeah, definitely. I got Shasta Landscaping. They help me get out here every race and every season. My main supporter. I'd like to thank Peter. He's my spotter, my mechanic. Basically, he's the reason I'm able to get on the track. I could get out to the races, but he's the one that gets me on the track. We'll thank Cartech, K&N, General Tire, Eichler Electric for getting me out here and getting me started, and everybody else who I'd like to thank. Thank you.
Shane Prescott, everybody. Second place. Oh, we're just adding to the stack there. Another K&N $250 card. So we were up in the booth going, man, Kyle's just trying to walk away. And he goes, well, he's got his white suit on. No, he's not going to wear the white suit to the pro light. Well, now we know. Talk about this race, Kyle.
Yeah, the track was amazing. Conditions are perfect. Let out the whole entire race. Can't complain. Kept the suit clean, and car's pretty clean. Going on the trailer all together, and can't be happier.
Like, well, no one was near to me. It was like, it was easy, right?
Oh, man, I'm sure once these guys got right behind me, it was a battle. But just things happened on the track, and I like to clean out front and just got brought home the win. Wouldn't be able to do it with Skyline Fabrication. Competitive edge, building me such a strong motor. Race glass, General Tires were hooked up. Maxima Racing Oil, AB off the grid for such good food this weekend. All my friends and family that come out, my mom, dad, my girlfriend, her family, and Poppy and Lee for putting on such an amazing event. Thank you.
There he is, Kyle Knotts on top of the box, but let's give it one more time for Evan Bradford, Shane Prescott, and on top of the box, Kyle Knott. All right, we're going to go ahead and bring up our desert buggies here, and we got some more gifts away. Carter Smith, Kevin Streety, and Joe Wiley up here. Boy, feels like deja vu all over again. Didn't we just do this? Well, I'm going to start off, Joe. Another K&N gift card, $100 there for you, buddy. So, the youngster, you guys are chasing him down there. He's pretty quick out there, but you guys were giving it your all.
Yeah, he's going pretty good. He's going to limited buggy next year, so we don't worry about him too much.
We're throwing him out of the class. So talk about the race, man. You're smiling, you're having fun.
It was fun. It was just chasing down the street over there. It's always a challenge. I needed a couple more laps. I think I could have made the pass, but ran out of time. But that's racing. Anyway, I'd like to thank Nate, my spotter, doing a great job up there for me. And Jeff from J&B Catering there. We had great barbecue last night. Thank you, Jeff. And just to the Perfects for doing a great race and putting us all on. Thank you.
Joe Wiley, everybody, big round of applause, third place here. Going to move it on to Kevin Streety. And boy, you and Joe and Kent and all the guys, just the consistency. You guys are always on the podium, but you're always battling, always having a good time, always hanging out.
Yeah, the cars are real equal, so it's real fun. Lots of good competition, and the track was real nice today, so I like that.
You're always having a good time, and it's great to have you out here, and I know you probably got some people to thank.
Yeah, I'd like to thank Kent Lothringer and everybody at Lothringer Engineering for all their help, the Price family and the Brewster family for all their help, and everybody at Gas for all their help.
There he is, Kevin Streety, second place. And oh yeah, $150 from K&N, my friend. Good job. Carson, I'll tell you, Smith, you were just moving. We're actually looking at your lap times. You were turning some quicker times, some of the limited buggies out there, so very impressive. It looks like you were running them down.
Yeah, I was just trying to stay consistent. I feel like I've progressed a lot in the car, got a lot more comfortable, so looking to move up next year, so yeah.
Well, talk about the track conditions. Where do you think, some of the areas that were the quickest? You guys are a little bit longer. This limited buggy is a little bit shorter, more nimble.
I feel like the wider stuff, like turn 1 maybe, was better for us because, longer, not having to throw it around as much, but yeah.
Well, I know there's a lot of people that help you get here and make this happen to get on top of the box.
Yeah, I want to thank my mom, my dad, everyone that came out to help me, my family that came out, DSP, the Kennedys, Accurate Industrial Construction, Gordon Feed, and yeah, everyone else that came out to help.
Carter Smith, one more time, on top of the box!
And Kevin and Joe for having someone to race together.
There you go. Give it up for Joe Wiley. One more time, Kevin Streety. And Carter Smith down tall on top of the box here in the Desert Buggies. Always great having these guys here. And back to you in the booth, Scott.